Hi everyone, welcome to the new episode of Peter's English Podcast. In this episode, I want to read you my new second story about Charlie Blackpool, the pirate female captain, and yes, of course, she is a woman. And we can start right now. Charlie Blackpool, the second story. Captain Blackpool's pirate crew didn't agree with the captain's decision, and they began planning a mutiny against Captain Blackpool and his adoptive daughter Charlie. "We're not happy with the captain's decision. A woman cannot be our captain. I want to be your new captain. Charlie is mine. Remember," said Bartholomew Ironclaw Graves, the leader of the mutiny. He was a very brutal and dangerous old pirate who believed women were only good for the kitchen, the bed, the taking care of children. He knew how to manipulate people, and he wanted to have his way with Charlie. The mutiny started in the night. Bartholomew Ironclaw Graves woke the pirate crew, and they came to Captain Blackpool's quarters and killed him swiftly while Captain Blackpool was asleep. Charlie woke the noise coming from the captain's room. She dressed quickly, grabbed her sword, and ran to her adoptive father's side, but it was too late. Her father was dead. The crew was celebrating their victory, and Bartholomew Ironclaw Graves had taken over as the new captain of the ship. "Here's Blackpool's princess. Hi, sweetheart. I don't know what Blackpool saw in you. Nobody will help you now. You're mine," said Bartholomew. "No! Who killed my father?" Charlie cried out. Bartholomew approached her and explained that he had killed Blackpool because he hated the captain for years and disagreed with Blackpool's choice to make Charlie the new captain. Bartholomew mocked Charlie, being rude and swearing at her. Charlie, consumed with anger, said, "I'll show you who the new captain is. Graves, I want to fight you right now. Show your men that you're a better captain than a woman. Are you scared? Come here and fight me." Bartholomew, confident he could defeat Charlie easily, grinned. "I agree. We can put on a good show for my men, but then you'll be mine," he said, before attacking her with his sword. The battle began. Bartholomew believed Charlie had no chance against him. He was rude and made many jokes about her, but Charlie didn't care about his insults. In a quick and decisive move, she killed him. Everyone was shocked. "A woman won the battle. Who's laughing now? I'm your new captain. If anyone has a problem with a woman as your captain, speak now. But it'll be the last thing you say," Charlie declared. The crew fell silent. Charlie was the new captain of the ship. She buried her father with all honors, emotional and mourning his loss. The crew too was deeply saddened. They realized their mistake, and they were now happy to have Charlie as their captain. She had proven that a woman could lead them. Time healed the wounds. Charlie became a successful female pirate captain, continuing her father's pirate code. She signed a contract with the British Empire and became the royal pirate captain of the British Empire. She was legally allowed to attack ships, steal gold, slaves, and keep 30% of the loot for herself, except for British ships. One day, Charlie spotted a Spanish battleship. She attacked the Spanish ship, and during the battle, she discovered a great amount of gold and slaves on board. After defeating the Spanish forces, the gold and slaves were hers. Among the prisoners was a young, handsome man she began to like. The man was poor and outspoken against religion, and the Spanish lord had wanted to sell him. "The young man is mine," Charlie told her crew. The young man was allowed to be with her in her quarters, and he was free. He was charming, smart, and knew how to win over women. Charlie grew fond of him, and he became her new boyfriend. Charlie thought about her last battle against the Spanish ship. She realized she didn't want to be a pawn in the hands of feudal lords. She gathered her crew and said, "I discovered that our contract with the British Empire wasn't a good idea. Why should we do dirty work for the feudal lords? All the gold is ours." Her crew cheered, and Charlie tore up the contract with the British Empire. When the British colonial army learned that Charlie had betrayed them, they sent a massive fleet of warships after her. Charlie knew that they would come for her, so she hid the gold on one of the islands. The battle began, and Charlie's smaller fleet had no chance against the British Armada. Her ships were destroyed and most of her crew was killed, but Charlie managed to escape to one of the islands. When she woke, soaked and cold, she saw a tribe of cannibals. The naked soldiers were celebrating her arrival, treating her like a god. She became the new queen of the cannibals. The end. This is, people, my new second fairy tale about Charlie Blackpool, the female pirate captain, and I hope you will enjoy it. And I want to end this episode, and I want to tell you that I hope that you will like it, and you can write me about my stories, about this story, and we can create a big community of Peter's English podcast community. In that we can practice our speaking skills in English, and of course I want to speak with you in my podcast because I like podcasting. And if you want to speak with me in my podcast and you don't scared of recording, you can write me, and I want to tell you now bye bye.